Hello everybody and welcome back to modded Eriador. We have done this in the last episode. It is so crazy. If you remember, we built the farm for the soul sand and the wither skulls in the main base, and then we went over here to a new place to build a farm that can automatically spawn and kill withers. And I asked you last time, what is your guess? How many of the stars will we have today? And now it's time to reveal that. You can already see the cache is quite full. And that's because we've got 28,276 nether stars in there right now. So almost 30,000. I guess some of the people already went over here and stole a stack or two. Because that's what people tend to do. There's a bunch of stars he won't notice. I would just take some. I'm totally fine with that. It's just the number here might not be super correct. I did a little bit of a modification to this. Over here you can see there's a weird item on the side. That is a block breaker, because sometimes the wither will not spawn correctly due to lag or whatever it is. And then we've got 3 skulls and the soul sand underneath. Because the soul sand is missing. I don't know what's wrong then. And so after it spawns the wither, it tries to break the skull over there, so we always spawn in a wither. And I think we should turn this off now so we don't get damaged anymore, because my health is going down. And yeah, what should we do with all these stars? That's really the question for today's video, because I'm not too sure what you can do with the wither stars. I built this farm just because I wanted to have a bunch of the nether stars, and so we want to take a look for nether stars. Nether stars are right here, and if we hit then U on the keyboard, we can see the uses. And we'll go over this in just a moment. I think we can just craft everything, or most of the things there is, and see what we can do with it. Just have a little bit of fun with some items that can be crafted with nether stars, because it seems to be end game items that we have then. But right now, yeah, no problem at all. So let me grab a few of those. And also I brought some golden bags of holding, because I want to carry some of the division sigils here over to our base. And since they don't stack, as you can see here, I brought the golden bag of holding so I can bring over a few of those. I will do that now and meet you then over at the base where we will do the crafting. So here we are, and as you can see, there's stuff already prepared, because I don't want to do the boring crafting, take the stuff from the stores. It's all done. So we can have a look what we can do with nether stars. So if we have a look again here at the uses, you can see that there's a nether star generator at first, and this sounds kind of cool, because then we can make energy out of nether stars. And I don't think it tells you anywhere here how much energy this really produces. So I looked it up in the internet, and then I was kind of like, really? Because for the big one here, it says that it produces 5 million RF per tick. Just as a comparison, the magmatic dynamo that we used so far produces 80 RF per tick. 80 in comparison to 5 million, that's a little difference. So I was like, okay, that produces a lot of energy. We'll never use that, so we don't need it. Then I thought, hey, it would be still cool to have that. So we are aiming today to get one of those. And just to give you a heads up, what is needed, we need something called unstable ingot block. Unstable ingots is something that we can craft. I think I've got it in this chest here, with diamonds and gold nuggets. So if I just put in a division sigil, this is activated. And before I do that, I should maybe show you how I activated this division sigil, because I recorded a clip of that, and so you can see that real quick.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, whoa.
Mine didn't work yet.
I did.
Yep.
It worked. Oh, creeper. 3 creepers.
Whoa. This is a good mob farm.
Whoa. when the creepers spawn in front of you.
Why is mine
Whoa,
burning?
what happened to your stuff, Timmy?
I don't know.
Oh my god, what did you do?
What's he done? Fire!
Oh, this is burning down now too, because of the light, I guess. Because it's...
Oh, is it not the stuff?
Oh, it's burning down the forest to Chris's base.
Oh, come on, guys.
That's one way to cure it.
Fire?
It's just a scorched earth burning, isn't it?
I missed my chance. It didn't let me do it.
So that is how we activated it, and with that now we've got 256 users, and with these 256 users we can create 256 semi-stable nuggets. So let me just create those. It's a bunch of diamonds that we need to use up here. Okay, so like this, and now it's just a normal division sigil again, it's inactive. So we need to do the activation ritual again. And with the nuggets, we can then create the ingots, so like this. And with the ingots, we can then create blocks. And I made some calculations. If we want to aim towards this one here, the times 64 big generator, then we need 8 of the times 8 ones. For each one of those, we need 8 of the normal ones. That means we need 64 of those here. That means 64 unstable ingot blocks, which means about 5,000 diamonds, about 40 division sigils that we need to use up. So that's going to be crazy. But I think we can manage to do that today. And so I want to quickly create one of the generators, and then we can maybe test it even. So let me just create, we can even create 3 of those. So let me grab a redstone energy cell. This one has even a little bit of energy in it still. Put down the generator, and then we can see how quick this charges. So in here we need to put the nether stars, and that should then charge the generator. So, whoa. I think... Oh, that's not good. We're getting withered. Is it going down? I'm far enough away? Oh my god, that really brought me down a little. I think it's over. No, it's not. It's not. Oh man, did I just pollute my own storage area? This is not good. Oh, I know something against it. I think that titanium armor keeps me from withering. So let me switch over. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Can I break it? Will it stop? Will it stop? Oh, what have I done? Okay, we wanted a reason to start a new base. Here we've got one. So in this mod pack we have some different ways of being able to fly. And one of those is the belt of flight, which is right here, and I want to craft that now real quick. So I need this advanced belt base. We can do that, and then with 2 feathers on both sides, we get a belt of flight. What does that do? I think it gives me just creative flight. It is in here. Ah, there we go. Now we can fly and build up up in the ceiling whenever we want, because this is like creative flight. We can go up and down, we can hover. And this is already quite cool, but there's other ways of in which we can fly. So let's have a look at those as well. The next thing is the angel rings. People in the streams have been asking me each stream, can you please make angel rings? And so here we go. No, we don't. What are we missing? It's glass, unstable ingots. I think it's the unstable ingots that aren't working properly. So those in the center, the gold around, and then the glass. Yep, here we go. It's invisible wings. Then with feathers, we get feathery wings. whatever that is. With the dice, we get nothing. Something must be different then. Purple dye and pink dye. Oh, I have magenta instead. Let me see if I've got purple here. Yep, I do. So this can go into the storage. We just need one of those. And yeah, you might be thinking, now why are you crafting out of those? Because I want to take a look at them. And then they will go maybe on an armor stand or something. We've got the dragon wings, and then last of all, we've got the golden wings. So let's have a look how they look like. We can't equip them like this. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. I don't see them though. I think I can see something at my companion. Let me get rid of my companion here. Where is the companion scroll? It's in here. Aha, there we go. So that is the golden wings, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it's the golden ones. Then that is the invisible ones. They look like this. I quite like them. And then we've got the feathery wings. Okay, can you wear two of those at the same time? Looks like it. But only one of them is displayed. So feathery. And then we've got the fairy wings. Those are the ones that Rika is using, I think. Wow. And then last of all, we've got the dragon wings. I think that Chris is having those. So they all make me fly like this. I mean, I've got the belt still, but I can fly like this now with the wings equipped. And that is already quite cool, I think, that we've got an ability to fly with those different items here. And maybe you can let me know which is your favorite one out of these 6 right here. But next up, we want to have a little bit of fun. So we are going over to this one here, where I have a few items, because there is something that you can craft with the nether stars. That is something really different. So let's take a look at the uses. It is the different caps here. So we've got this one, and we can maybe just type in cap, and yeah, here we are. So it's the lightning cap. We've got the concealment cap, and we've got the withering cap, and all of those can be crafted to a sceptre. It's hard to pronounce for me. So concealment, and the last one is the lightning. Yep. So we should maybe go outside this time, because withering, I think, does something not so nice to us. So let's have a look. Okay, so we can cast lightning. I don't know what this does. Nope, no idea. Maybe somebody can let me know what I can do with this one. And then the withering. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, this is kind of powerful, right? Because we can just blow our way through a tunnel or something. I don't know. It looks powerful, but maybe it isn't. So we've got those now. I don't know what to do with this one here. Blaze just told me that I should use my Scepter of Concealment on an animal with X in my hotbar next to it. So let's see. Whoa, we can get spawn eggs with that. That is crazy. Alright, so now we know what that is good for. Oh, we're coming to the crazy stuff. Look in this chest. This is Quantum Flux stuff. We have been doing Quantum Flux already, because Quantum Flux has the storehouse. And Quantum Flux also has armor sets. It is the battle suit. And so we can craft a battle suit. Let me just drop all of this off in here real quick. Because we need the inventory space for the things that are in here. And oh, this barely fits. For the better suit, let's just craft it real quick. We need those better suit plates here, and they are done out of mangalloy. I think we know that already. And energized crystals. Energized crystals, that's where the nether star comes into play. So we can quickly craft those here. And then we can craft our better suit plates. And with those then, we should be able to craft helmet, a chest piece. Take this out. The leggings. It's easier to do it just like this. And the boots. And then we've got already a set of better suit armor. But we can improve this armor, as you can see right here, by putting an upgrade token to it. And therefore we need another nether star. And I think that I did something wrong here because we don't have enough of the ZBQ. Let me see if I've got the BQ. Yes, I do. Maybe I did too many plates. So let's have a look again. Nether stars and then those. And we can make 4 of these. And with that, then we can improve it. Because this will give me visibility. Doesn't work. It's interesting. Maybe because it has like NBT data. Yeah, visibility. Then the chest piece will get flight. That's how we can fly as well. So chest piece, is it just like this? Yeah. The leggings will get strength with lapis. So lapis, leggings, and then the upgrade token. And then the boots will get fast walking. So that is done with redstone. So redstone and the upgrade token. And this armor is pretty cool because, whoa, the speed kicks in already. It looks strange with my skin, but we are now fast. We can fly, and I think, oh, there's slime blocks down here. That was not so smart. Let's try to drop onto here. We didn't take any fall damage, but it took away some charge from the better suit, and we can wireless charge the better suit by using this item here. It's a qubit cell. We need to have that. Therefore, we need all kinds of stuff. So let's make this real quick. What are we missing? Those amplification crystals. No, we do have those. Amplification crystals. Oh, we need the qubit cluster first. So a qubit cluster can store energy. And therefore, we need these things here. So we can just make one of those. And then we should be able to create this. Yes. And we can shift right click it. And this will take energy from an RF field. So this is not charging because there is no RF field. We need to generate that first. And for the RF field, we need then an RF entangler. And so this is done with a qubit cluster level 3, which is done out of qubit clusters level 2s and then 1. So this is where we need those. I think I don't have enough. I might need 2 more of the qubit crystals. Let me see if I've got those. So for the... yeah, there we go. Because now we should have 16 of those. We can make those ones here. And with the level 2, we make the level 3. Now we are able to create the RF entangler. And if we just go upstairs, well, it's nighttime. But if it was day, then we would get RF into there through the solar panel and then charge the armor. I could actually quickly sleep so we can see that. And then let's see. Yep, it's all charged again, so it repairs itself now automatically as long as the RF entangler is loaded. And I need to keep this in my inventory. So it's another item that I need to keep, and I don't want that. So I will make another 2 as well because I've got more items here. except I made too many of those. That's where I messed it up. I made too many energized crystals. Because we can make this eviscerator, I guess it's pronounced, which is done with, let me see if I've got the materials. I should have most of them. So I need to make 2 of the sticks, and then I need to make this top part here with the plate and a nether star. I've got the plate, I just need a nether star. I'm glad that we brought a few extra over. And so we can make this, and this is a tool that will also get charged through the RF field, as you can see, and it works as, let me demonstrate, a shovel. It works as a pickaxe, maybe not on here. Oh, it's maybe because it gets charged right now. That's kind of weird behavior, but I should be able to mine stuff with it. Let me just take out the RF entangler and then try again. Yeah, there you can see it. And we can also chop trees with it. So it's a all-in-one tool, plus we can also use it as a sword. So all we really need is maybe the hammer and then this, which reduces the items in my inventory, which is great for modded because we have too much stuff always. So now we will come to another thing that you already saw over here, because as I was looking at the things that we can do, I saw those qubit clusters, and they are perfect for storing energy if we've got them at the highest level, because we can then create or store as much energy as we produce, because with the normal redstone energy cells, we can't store the energy from the nether star generator, because there's just too much energy going into or getting produced at a small amount of time, so we can't store it. And so this comes in handy because this one here transfers infinite RF per tick, and so I want to create a few of those, which is 4, and to create those we need 4 of the level 4, which contains then 3 of the level 3, and you know it. So for one of those here we need, I actually don't know how many, so 4 of those, 16 of those, a stack of those, 4 stacks of the first level. So we need 16 stacks of the first level to create 4 of the level 5. And that's what I would be doing right now. So that is what this stuff here is made for, because with all of this we can craft these qubit clusters. So I will be crafting those now, and hopefully in the end we will have 4 qubit clusters of level 5. We did it! 4 qubit clusters, level 5. It didn't even take long to craft those. That was quite easy. So, yeah, this... Oh, wait a second. This is charging from my RF field. That is quite cool, isn't it? Huh, crazy. Didn't know that. But, yeah, we can use this then to create or to store the energy that we will create. But before we create it, I wanted to build a little bit of a setup to be able to automatically create unstable ingots, and for that we need to make the ritual once more. So I will be on that and do the ritual at the next night. Perform the sacrifice. We can do that. Done. If you're wondering why my field of view is so horrible, that's because I've got bedrockium in my inventory that I need to craft now a hyper energy node, because we'll need that for the process of getting this nether star generator. So we've got one of the transfer node energy and one of the hyper ones, and now we should be able to craft a bunch of these. We are missing something here. I think it's redstone. It should be in a chest though. So let's create the rest of those. There we go. All 64. Except we are not having one here because we used it before. And with the transfer node, we are now getting the nether star generators times 8. Of course, we need more of the energy transfer nodes. Let me just get all of those. Because we need one for each of them. And then this one goes into there. Now we've got 8 of those. And with our hyper energy node, we can now create our nether star generator. And this really looks amazing. It has an internal storage of 6,400,000 RF, but that's not enough because it will produce 5 million each tick, and it does that over a few ticks. So we need our qubit clusters to get the energy out of there, but we'll do that over at the wither place. And because we're already quite far into the episode, I think that I would just do the building of the generator stuff now in the live stream, and link the live stream in the description then, so you can have a look at that. But I will explain it in a moment what we did. After a bunch of tweaks and changes, we've got this to work. You can see the generator is sitting up there on something that is called Tesseract, that can send items and energy through the Tesseract to other Tesseracts. And so we can send the energy from here to our storage, and we can send the nether stars through the Tesseract to the generator. And the real problem is that we can't store that much energy normally with our normal energy cells. That's why we made the qubit clusters. But the problem with those is we can't detect how full they are. This one is empty now, but we can't detect. So I had to create a detection system for that. And the way that I'm doing this is a little complicated, I have to admit. But we're basically sending the energy from up there to these three tesseracts here. That goes straight into the qubit clusters and also a resonant energy cell. Then the energy from here will be sent through those three tesseracts to these two qubit clusters. Those are our main storage, and those is from these everybody can take energy through the tesseract with my frequency. But we want to keep those always full. So once these two here are emptying, like this one is now, this is empty, and this one is emptying. Oh, it's empty now, we can see it maybe. The energy in the resonant energy cell will go down because this will now get into the qubit clusters. And once this reaches a certain value, we'll see it in just a moment. I think it's at 75 or what is that, 75 million? I think it's million, yes. That's kind of crazy, but yeah, the energy in here might go down from what we are consuming right now. It's apparently not going down, it's just the stuff from the resonant energy cell. But now, if we listen, there we go, that was the generator, really quiet in the background. So this one is charging up again. And so are those two now from a nether star that got sent over. And the way we're detecting this is quite simple. With a comparator, we're checking if the signal is going down too much. And then with a simple fade out clock that we've got here, we are making sure that we are not sending too many nether stars, only one at a time. And then this is just given an output to a just normal hopper that pulls stuff from the cache with the nether stars. So the redstone is just vanilla redstone that I did here because that's what I can do. And the real problem was to figure out how to detect if the qubit clusters are emptying. So yeah, this is now the way I've got it set up, and I really like it a lot. So we'll have energy for everybody for our time. I look really derpy with this helmet. Should take it off. But that's going to conclude it for today's episode. It was a longer one, so I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, then feel free to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends. And I hope then to see you in the next video. Until then, have a great day.